use some few
No,
minutes.
I'm telling you, this is his event.
So, it's our event. No, thank you very much. Firstly, I am very impressed and excited because the only way you can be able to make a difference is to inspire others. Money will not, if I came here with a 10,000, as I hear they give someone, let's not be clear, 10,000 and gave you, you will not do anything. Within 2 hours, 3 hours, you could bring down here and it gets finished. Nothing. I'm in no way trying to say that those who give the 10,000, they give it for a purpose, and that's their own. But let truth be told, Africa needs inspiration. When I listen across the entire continent to the young people, because that's where my bed is, I don't really bother. Everybody is useful and have his or her own thing to offer, but you cannot ignore a 720 million population. Then you'll be a joker. 3/4 of the continent is youthful. Yes, so it means if you want to drive Africa, you must tap into their energy, their creativity, their skill, and inspire them. Because the difference between the African youth and the European youth, America, is that they've not been inspired. There is a sense of hopelessness that have been crushed into the morale and depreciate the morale, and also there's also been a sense of lack of inspiration to make them have self-confidence. And before I get into the summation and also answer the question, is when I look across all this, I said no institution, whether it is global institution or an African institution, can be able to change this. For institutions are not buildings, they're people. And you need to take people out of their comfort zones to be able to partake on a journey that is not easy, but do it not because of themselves, but because of others. And that's the essence of purpose. And that is why I wrote the book, because the intent of the book was not about me. Though I weaved in my life story, as you will see, how can you be able to inspire? Because my story is the broader, youthful story across the continent. We may not have come from the same country or the same village, but you're facing the same challenges in one way or the other. So how can you be able to spark that through packaging this and giving them hope and questioning certain ideals that don't need to exist in the continent? So that summation then takes me to the aspects that you have mentioned. You were giving a feedback. So what I picked from there was that if you look at all these discussions, there is a joke that is made about Africa. Africa doesn't have dry land. There's nothing like dry land in the African continent. Africa only have dry heads. Africa doesn't have dry land. There is nothing like dry lands in Africa. That Africa only have dry heads. Whoever said it made sense, but it was said in a sarcastic way. And I was in a room and I agreed. When I stood up to speak, I said that's true. We must be able to face the bull by the horns and speak it as it is, without fear of contradiction. And that takes me to the point where I really want to stress on here, is that if you look at the African continent today, we've been meant not to speak when it is right for us to speak. We've been meant not to speak the truth and guide one another because we are afraid of what we will lose. And that's selfishness. If I came here and I was promising you people jobs in the institutions, I'm lying. And I'm not talking to you. Because the jobs we need are us. I should be able to guide you. To nurture the rightful skills towards where you can become a billionaire and solve the problem. Rather than, because we don't need jobs in Africa. We need wealth creation, not job creation. With wealth creation, jobs will be everywhere. And no one has ever explained this clearly to anyone in the African continent. Let me take the big four in Kenya, where we're all here. Do you know the easiest way to be able to address the entire big four? You will hear universal health care, affordable housing. Please, give me a break. If you can use one stone to kill so many birds, if you